Hi, my name is Prachi Modhi. I am an entrepreneurial apprentice at CTC. As an entrepreneurial apprentice, you basically get to spend time with all the 5 partners, which are Taylor, Corey, Ian, Jordan, and Josh. You are a resource that they can tap into. You get to go to all the meetings with them, get to learn a lot. So before I joined CTC, I was working at an investment bank. I don't know if I can say their name because I might get an email from them later. But I was working near Wall Street, and I was with an investment bank doing financy things, very corporate, very 9 to 5, but more like 8 to 8 kind of job. So yeah, I was in the corporate world in New York. So the way that I found CTC was how everyone finds things nowadays, is by asking Google. I literally was tired of a corporate lifestyle, so I wanted something that was more entrepreneurial. So I went on Google and I searched entrepreneurial opportunities, and CTC popped up. And I found them on Glassdoor. I went through their website, read their mission, watched a few of their videos, and I applied for the Entrepreneurial Apprentice position that was back then open. And then I got a call back, and I did a phone interview, and then I did like a video Skype interview because I was still living in New York, and they're based in Newport, California, so Newport Beach, California. I was really surprised with the application, actually. So with the application, the traditional way is to actually just submit a resume and sometimes a cover letter. With CTC, when I applied for the EA position, they asked for a resume, but they also asked for a letter, like, hey, kind of just answer this question on what makes you an entrepreneur and why do you think you would be good for this position. And I thought, which was really cool, because I didn't have to go through the whole, like, okay, my cover letter has to be this many spaces indented and it has to look this good. It wasn't as technical. I just had to submit the answer to those questions, and I submitted my resume, and I got a phone interview, which is like different from the traditional, hey, submit this and the cover letter, and if your resume is not this much indented, you might not get the job. So it was not traditional. Once I did get the phone interview, it was extremely conversational. It wasn't. Taylor Lagasse, who was the previous Entrepreneurial Apprentice interview, did my first round of interview, and he did ask me questions about like my past experiences, but mostly it was just conversation. What makes me an entrepreneur? Why am I interested in CTC? Would I be okay living in California? And just all of those questions. It was super simple. It was super easygoing and very conversational. So after my first round of interview, TL, which is Taylor Lagasse, he reached out to Taylor Holiday, who's a partner here at CTC, and I did my second round of interview with both TL and TH, and during the interview, my nephew was in the background. He was kind of being noisy, and I kind of told him that, hey, just a heads up, my nephew's in the next room, and he's being loud. So if you hear like kids running around or crying, it's just them. So I hope you don't mind. And Taylor was like, "Oh my God, that's absolutely okay. Go bring your nephew." So after the interview, he actually met my nephew, and I think just that was a huge, even though it was so little, like a small ACT. It was huge in displaying what the company's culture is like. The biggest reason why I was comfortable moving all the way across from California, or all the way to California, was when I wanted change. And TL and TH are very convincing people. My first month at CTC, oh my God. People are not kidding when they say time here is very elongated. Even though I've only been here 2 months, it feels like 2 years of things that have happened. Well, in just like the first month, we moved to a new office. Getting to know everyone was crazy because there's so many great people around here, and you want to be able to spend time with all of them and get to know all of them. But I actually drove here, so my first weekend here, I got here like Saturday at like 3 a.m. Taylor texted me and he was like, "Hey, welcome to California. I want to invite you to brunch with my family and a few people from CTC," which was such a kind gesture because it really did help the whole process of getting accustomed to being here and like driving around here because I'm not used to driving. So my first day here was actually kind of like a Sunday where I got to meet Taylor, his wife, his kids, Paniota, Morgan, Amanda. I got to meet a lot of people. Ian was there as well, so which was nice because my actual official first day, I already knew the people that I met the day before. So it wasn't as intimidating to start on Monday because I already met them on Sunday. My biggest advice would be like, don't be afraid to take a chance or take a risk. My second month here, Tommy, who does our TMYD program, he said, do not base your decisions off of fear. And I think that was like the highlight of that month, because sometimes a lot of people are just too afraid to take that, to have faith in themselves, to know that they can actually do this. But know that you can. Once you get here, people are extremely friendly. I might move again, like move to a new place. So if you need a roommate, call me. I don't know. I've moved a lot of times, but I think this has been my favorite place to live so far. So, and CTC has been an incredible support system. So if you are coming from a different place, whether you're from here or not from here, we know how to make you feel welcome and make you feel like you're part of the team. So yeah, don't be afraid. To help entrepreneurs achieve their dreams,